Welcome back to week 6 of In the Trenches.
I'm Gwen Dow.
And I'm Madden Albert, and this week we will be reviewing last week's game against North Scott and going over the upcoming game against Grinnell.
Today we'll be interviewing Coach Peterson, Coach Clubb, Rashad Jackson, and Carter Benjamin.
Let's head to the football field.
All right, we're here again with Coach Peterson, and you guys had a super exciting game on Friday. When I tell you it was fun to watch, it was fun to watch. While it wasn't the outcome you hoped for, you guys did battle hard. So tell us some of the things that you did during practice that week to prepare for that.
You know, one of the things we just have to continue to work on is consistency. Last week we played 2 weeks ago we played a great team, number 1 team in the state. This past week was the number 9 team in the state. So we're playing really good football teams. And what happens is when you make some mistakes or when you're not consistent, those get exposed in the big games. And so I was really, really proud of our guys. I thought we gave great effort the entire football game. But what we work on in practice week in and week out is just that consistency piece and working hard to become, as good as we possibly can. What we're trying to do right now as a program and as a football team is go from good to great. And to do that, it's just stacking days, getting better all the time, and really working harder on the small things. The small things make a huge difference in games like that.
Yeah, I noticed you guys had sort of a new thing. So your O-linemen, I noticed, were sitting on chairs in the middle of the game. So just tell us what that was about.
Yeah, what we have now, we are at a position where our defensive linemen don't play offensive line, and that's a kind of a good thing. So all 5 offensive linemen now come out of the game, and what they do is they sit down, they watch the iPad, and they can watch. So what people don't know is we have a drone in the air, and we also have sideline film. And so we have 2 options. It's instantly thrown down to the sideline so we can see exactly what happened on the play before. And my hope is by the end of this week or next week, we're not only going to have our iPad down there, but we're going to have a 60-inch TV for them to watch as well. It's a chance to make adjustments. It's a chance to see what they're doing. I can tell you what you're doing wrong, but when you see it, it's such a huge difference, and that's what we're trying to do is give those guys an opportunity. And I thought our offensive line really played well this past week, and I'm excited where we're headed with that.
Yeah. Now, you guys have a big game on the road this week again, and what is the best piece of advice you'll give your team leading up to this game?
The biggest thing I've talked to the players about on Sunday night was how do we go from good to great? Because I do think we're a really good football team, and it's just the small things. It's a confidence level. Right now we're going into the game 0-2, or 2 losses in a row. And so we got to overcome those things. We have to have a good start. Anytime you go on the road, it's a lot harder to get putting things together, but it's just about confidence. The big word that we talked about on Sunday, Coach Caseball had it in his scouting report, is trust. You have to trust your guy next to you. I have to be able to trust him to do his job so I can do my job. And that's something what we're constantly building. Our offensive line, I had 4 brand new guys this year. They're coming along. Just everybody being able to trust. We have to trust each other. We have to trust that your guy's going to do his job. I'm going to do my job. You have to trust the game plan. We have to trust the coaches. It's a lot of trust, and that's a lot to ask. It really is a lot to ask, but that's something we're putting on the kids. It's something we're putting on the coaches. And when we can get everybody going in the same direction and doing the same thing, we can do a lot of amazing things.
And lastly, for our fun question of the week, what is your favorite movie?
I think the movie that comes to mind is 2 of them, probably Rudy. Anytime I watch Rudy, I start crying. And probably Hoosiers. Hoosiers is one of those classics. So now you got a football movie, a basketball movie, anything a sports movie kind of goes. I love it. But you can't go wrong with Rudy. It's one of the great ones.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Coach Clubb, and we heard you're the head coach of the Clipper basketball team. Tell us your favorite part of being on the football staff.
Yeah, football is a little bit different where I think the players are able to see me in a little bit different light. Like, I like football because I can be the good cop, where in basketball I have to be the bad cop a lot of times, so I have a lot more fun out here in that light.
And then you spend a lot of time coaching the freshmen. Tell us something that you do to help them prepare for the higher level of the upcoming years.
Yeah, we're constantly reminding them how they do things at the varsity level. We're trying to mirror that at the best that we can, whether that's film session, practice session, how we're handling ourselves on the bus, how we handle ourselves on away games at other schools. Just the best that we can in our version of what it's like to be on the varsity team, and it really helps them kind of get ready whenever it is their time to get up there.
And then how do you feel the culture of the team helps everyone stay motivated to keep working hard and win games?
Yeah, I think the vertical culture is great. Like, freshmen are bought in to winning and playing hard during their games. The JV's bought into playing and winning And it just kind of goes from the bottom up, which I think we haven't had necessarily in the past, that vertical culture that Coach has done a really great job of building.
And then for our fun question of the week, what is your favorite movie?
That's a tough one. Shawshank Redemption and any Star Wars movie.
All right, thank you.
All right, today we're here with senior Carter Rashad Jackson. And tell us, what do you like most about being on the team?
I like that we all show love to each other, Well, we play as a team. We're family.
Yeah. And talk to us about the culture that CCA has and what you like most about it and what you've seen change over the past 4 years.
Well, now that I know we got a new culture, it just started last year. It's called Bremen Road. It's when we run down all these lines, we tackle a bag. That's a new culture we do. We also, I say, maybe the players like over the years like gotten a stronger bond. Like we all communicate with more each other, and like we all know each other. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen on the back of your helmets a lot of them say family. What does yours say?
Mine's also say family.
Yeah, what does that mean to you?
That means that we should take care of each other. We listen to each other. We play as a team.
Mm-hmm. And out of those drills that you mentioned, which one is your favorite? Or one that you didn't mention?
I don't know. That's a good question. Probably. It's this thing. Hey, what is it called? It's called something. We was over here. It was like, what is it called? Airplane mode or something? Air Force One. That was one of my favorites. I really liked that one. That was really cool.
And what happens in that drill?
Well, what you get to do is you get to hit the guy in front of you really hard and try to get the running back and whatnot. And there's this guy named Noah Collis. I put him in a little chokehold and got him to the ground. That's why it was my favorite. I really like that part.
Our fun question of the week. What is your favorite movie?
I'm going to have to say Boys in the Hood. I'm going to put another one, Tarzan. I really like those movies.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, we're here with senior Carter Benjamin, and we hear you haven't always been a Clipper. Tell us something that stands out to you about Clipper football.
What stands out to me is the culture that the coaches and players are building and how close we all are. I feel like everyone's really close. We don't have any beef on the team. No one's mad at each other. If we get mad, we always make up and feel like we're all family.
And then what is your proudest moment so far this year as a Clipper?
I haven't played football in a while, so being able to play on the varsity team's pretty fun. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
My proudest achievement's probably having Case Bowl not yell at me for missing a tackle and then making it up the next play.
And then talk to us about practice. What are some of your favorite drills or drills that you feel like help you prepare for the game?
My favorite drill is probably setting the edge. So we have two players. One has a bag. The bag's in the back. Guy's here and you're here. This guy goes in front, and then you get to hit the bag as hard as possible. So
all right.
just get to hit your teammate as hard as possible.
Okay. And then for our fun question of the week, what's your favorite movie?
Probably Good Will Hunting.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's all for this week's episode.
Make sure to tune in on our TikTok to see a special edition of Rashad singing.
And wish the Clippers a good luck for their game against Grinnell this Friday.
Thanks for watching.
Go Boats.